again, part 2, uncut. Y'all know this is where I get the most unfiltered, most unfiltered. So we just got through doing the Facebook Live. Yeah, everybody came in, did their comments and shit like that. So at the end of the day, everybody feel that type of way about what Ward does. But on my behalf, I say big ups. Like, real talk, big ups. You doing some shit that I know I couldn't personally go out and fucking do. I'm not going to do it because I think, honestly, if I did your job, I probably would have been on the news by now. I'd have probably been locked up by now and some more shit. So I got to give you props on what you do.
And you know what? When I first started, it was real hard. It really was because you know when I first started, you know, you see a lot of stuff that you're not used to seeing and dealing with. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? When I first started, you know, it was simple. Serve the papers and, you know what I'm saying, going on about your business. But then as time progressed and they started saying, hey, I want you to evict them. So, you know, when you walk up to somebody's house and you see a house full of kids running around, ain't nothing packed, you like, damn, what the fuck is you doing?
Right,
what's going
knowing
on?
You got kids.
I'm like, you know, they hit you with the, I ain't got nowhere to go. You know, you sit down and you know, you be like, well, damn, is this what I really want to do? Yeah. But you know, what got me in the business because I used to be a property owner. I used to have about 4 houses, and at the time I bought them, I was young. I didn't know what I was doing. Okay. I wish I could go back. You know, everybody say that. I bought a lot of houses in East Memphis, and at the time I should have bought them in North Memphis and paid cash for them in the hood. Gotcha. Instead of having mortgages on them. So I had like 4 mortgages coming in, and when the recession hit, wasn't nobody paying me no money. And like I said, I didn't know what I was doing. And when people tell you that they're gonna pay you, you praying that they do. Right. That's how you get time. You praying that they catch themselves up. You praying that they do right.
Because you need them just as much as they need you. You need them.
Exactly. So when people tell you that, you want to believe them so bad. And in the process, man, that shit ran through my bank account between my mortgage plus the other 4 mortgages. Man, my money was gone so fast. So at that point, I'm in the process of foreclosure. And, you know, banks try to work with you. So I'm like, how the fuck I'm going to get these folks out of my house? Yeah. I ain't know until my partner, older guy, told me. He said, man, you got to go downtown, do this, do that. So once I learned, I got them out of my house. You know, you got to spend money to fix them up. And you got to put somebody else in there. And during the recession era, I got too far behind. I lost them. So that was it. So then, you know, you got to rebuild your credit. Now I bought me a couple of them in the hood. And, you know, I got the game down pat now, so I'm good. And before then, I've been a bail bondsman 20 years. Okay. So that's why I'm used to all that tough guy shit. Yeah, yeah. So I got into it. And I got into the process serving business by me being downtown. I'm already down there. It started out as a little part-time gig, but, you know, business grew. I don't even just really bail bond unless you call my phone. I only deal with personal clients now. Okay. Because like I said, I've been down there 20 years, so I got enough clientele for that. But, yeah, it's, you know, like I said, when I first started, it was rough. But then, like I said, you start to get immune to it and realize that people are just trying to play the system. They're trying to bully folks, bully landlords, and you know what I'm saying, just feel like they ain't got to go nowhere.
Do it affect you like family wise? Like it doesn't cause a strain as far as like separating the two, where you just like I'm just sick of people.
I don't let it get to me like that. You know, I leave work at work, and you know, but the people that work with me, they're my friends, so I be with them all day. So yeah, you know,
that's got to be probably like a funny ass friendship. Like, I'm sure.
Like what?
Being that y'all work together and then y'all hang together.
Mm-hmm.
So I would think shit is just funny all the damn time. Because y'all probably don't run out of shit to talk about based on what you do.
And it's really got silly because of the attention that I'm getting.
Right.
Oh, they be on my ass. Oh, nigga think he famous now. Look at him. You know, it don't let no lady walk up to me. Tell me, oh, you the dude. They do this here. They say he gone. He in the clouds. He gone.
He in the clouds.
Oh, this shit be so funny.
I was gonna say, you got some people talking about your head already, so we don't want to get no bigger. So ladies, slow down when you come to him. When you see his friends reaching, when y'all ladies get to talking, that's what the fuck that means. He's going up in the clouds, girl.
Yeah.
That's cool
funny.
though, but
yeah.
The other thing that I think some people really don't truly want to understand and realize, and this is just my thing based on everything that we talked about tonight, is Memphis is poverty stricken already.
Yes.
So let's just first recognize that. The other thing I want to personally recognize is that Memphis is of one of the lowest rent-based cities that we have. So I mean, honestly, I understand some people ain't making it and ain't pulling it off, but man, if you can't make it here in Memphis, and I know shit
we say
happens
that all the time.
Yeah, I know shit happens. But if you cannot make it here, I don't know where the fuck you belong, to be honest. Because, I mean, seriously, you hear people saying they want to get away and go to Atlanta, and they got their own place here. I'm not gonna lie. You step foot in fucking Atlanta, you ain't paying $450, $500, $600. You're not doing that in Atlanta. So I don't know if some people realize is, you know, you got so many people who's sensitive about what you do, but at the same time, it's not like the rent here is
right. It's just astronomical.
Yeah. And that's kind of what blows my mind. It's like from sitting here talking to you, and we went over some of the amounts of what some people's rent is, and it's like, are you fucking kidding me right now? I can pay that 4 times and not even blink. But everybody's not as blessed and in that situation, so not being insensitive. But budgeting is a motherfucker to where you gotta be able to make that happen.
But you know what? I don't understand why people make it such a big deal as far as me posting a video. It ain't no different.
They say you invade motherfuckers' privacy.
That ain't no different than South Beach towing dog the bounty hunter. If you got a warrant and he hunting you down, that's invading your privacy too, ain't it? I mean, the world don't have to know that you got a warrant or you want it.
I mean,
I ain't no different than them. If your car getting repoed, ain't that invade your privacy putting it on there?
Well, I get what you're saying, but you know, sometimes we don't look at shit like that
no,
until
they don't.
It's done.
I'm gonna give you another thing they don't look at. They sit up here and say I'm abusing women. I mean, you know, abusive to women and all that. But the same motherfucker saying that selling dope to the same women. So you don't consider that abuse to selling dope to your aunt, to a nigga auntie, to a nigga mama, a nigga sister, all that? It's the same thing.
It's all
right. But I'm really curious. Like I tell them, I said, keep that same energy and take it to the drug dealer down the street in your neighborhood or your city and tell him to cut it out. Cause I ain't doing nothing no different than they doing.
At least you legal. I mean, and that's what I was going to say. The credit I can give you is, at the end of the day, at least what the fuck you doing is legal versus just your random dope boys not only living free on your street, right? Because they ain't paying, but
they'll dog me out. Yeah, they'll dog me out. Oh man, he wrong for treating her like that, but then turn around and go sell. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man.
Well,
folks kill me.
And you know, we could be kind of
hypocritical.
We could be that.
Definitely.
Especially with our own.
Yeah.
Especially with our own, because you got a lot of people who pretty much say when it come down to you, like, you the white man's go-to man.
Coon.
Yeah. You doing a dance for the white man and let the white man do his own work, and I was just like, okay.
It just baffles me sometimes the shit that we say online. But everybody internet thug, keyboard killer,
Absolutely,
activists, doctors.
Absolutely.
Like they say, she got a mental illness. If she got a mental illness, then hell, 50% of the motherfuckers' houses I go to got a mental illness. Then, cause I ain't gonna lie, all the houses don't look like hers, but they be just as fucking nasty. I swear to God. I swear to God.
Well, I ain't gonna say no name. There's a couple of them I saw where I was like, man, I bet that motherfucker nasty though. I could look at them and tell.
Look, and then on top of that, they saying she got what kind of mental illness you got where you can pay $1,400 a month and go to work for 20 years. She just nasty. She just nasty. And I'm not gonna blame that on no mental illness. Cause if you had such a bad mental illness, then you shouldn't have been living by yourself.
So a question about her.
Mm-hmm.
Not about her. The house itself. Based on the video that you guys showed of how nasty that house was, how long did it take?
It didn't actually take that long because all of it was trash, and we got some green things that we use. We just use a shovel, dump that shit in there, take it outside.
That looked like it took days though.
No, it took.
Wow.
It didn't take that long because if you look at it, at the end of the day, it wasn't no but trash.
Okay.
It wasn't no but trash.
It looked like days. Well, it looked like years and years and years.
That it was.
Yeah.
That it was.
And it put me in the mind of a hoarder.
Yeah, it does. But I mean, she was capable to comprehend this stuff. So her mental illness wasn't as bad as people think it is. Somebody with a mental illness, I just don't see them capable of going to work. Like I said, she been at FedEx for 20 years. She paid her rent on time. She wasn't late.
Gotcha.
So if you got sense enough to do that, then you got sense enough to move. Right. Even if you did leave the house like that. Don't wait till I come after we done already been over there.
Just vacate and just leave it.
Yeah. She even tried to pay the rent after he told her. She had the money ordered. Take that and move.
Yeah.
It's
deposit first month's rent to a whole new crib.
Yeah.
So I ask you this in closing. If it was anything you wanted to say to the viewers, to the haters, to the inquisitive, what would you say to them?
I mean, at the end of the day, everybody gonna have their own opinion. So, I mean, only thing I can tell you is keep watching.
Keep watching. Because he ain't going nowhere, and guess what? My ass ain't going nowhere either. So I tell y'all what, subscribe, like, comment. I Talk Memphis. Make sure you go to my Facebook page as well. Do live shows every week. And I appreciate you guys tuning in.
Thank you for having me.
No problem.